Tonight, a Madison man is in federal custody, charged in connection to arson at the Madison office of a pro-life group. Caroline Dade has you covered on how law enforcement identified the man and how lawmakers who asked the U.S. Attorney General to investigate the attack are responding.
On May 8th, someone vandalized the outside of a Madison office building, broke a window, and started a fire in the office of Wisconsin Family Action, a pro-life group. Hours later, Madison police called it targeted arson. Since then, investigators have been trying to figure out who did it. And on Tuesday, they made their first arrest. A criminal complaint says investigators connected Radindu Roychodri to the scene with DNA. The document says they found his DNA on several pieces of evidence, including the outside of a Molotov cocktail and the ignition wheel and button of a lighter. Investigators say they got a sample of Roychodri's DNA after he threw away a partially eaten burrito earlier this month. The criminal complaint says Roychodri came onto investigators' radar in February. It says his Instagram account liked a post about a January protest at the state capitol where someone spray-painted graffiti that looked like the graffiti at Wisconsin Family Action. After the attack last May, Wisconsin's Republican U.S. representatives called for the U.S. Justice Department to look into the attack. Now, two of the lawmakers who signed that letter say they're glad to see this arrest.
It's good that we're making progress in this attack on the pro-life group in Madison. Ultimately, anyone who breaks the law needs to be held accountable. There's no place in our society for political violence.
Thankful that they're able to make that arrest and, hopefully adjudicate it. And if this person's guilty, that they will serve the appropriate time for the crime that they've committed.
If Roychodri is convicted, he faces 5 to 20 years in prison. His DNA wasn't the only DNA at the scene. The criminal complaint says investigators found DNA from 3 people, but they haven't been able to match 2 of the DNA profiles. Right now, it's unclear if law enforcement are looking for other suspects.